Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuhu. I am Kusain Amir Usman from BSEd Math 3A. And for today's video, what I am going to do is that to discuss about the continuation of the chapter 4, which is the evaluating the curriculum. And without further ado, shall we start?
Okay, let's start for the Daniel Stafford Beam Context Input Process Product Model C or the CIPP. The CIPP model of curriculum evaluation was a product of the Philippine Delta Kappa Committee. It was chaired by Daniel Stafford Beam. The model emphasized that the result of the evaluation should provide data for decision making. These are 4 stages of program operation. This includes the context evaluation, the input evaluation, the process evaluation, and the product evaluation. So, when we talk about context evaluation, it assesses needs and problems in the context for decision makers to determine the goals and the objectives of the program or the curriculum, while the input evaluation assesses alternative means based on the inputs for the achievement of objectives to help decision makers to choose option for optimal means. And next one is the process evaluation. When we talk about process evaluation, monitors the process both to ensure that the means are actually being implemented and make necessary modification. Lastly is the product evaluation. In product evaluation, it compares actual ends with intended ends and leads to a series of recycling decisions. And let us proceed for these 4 stages. In this for all the 4 stages, there are 6 steps are suggested in order to make this 4 evaluation. The suggested steps are in context evaluation, input evaluation, process evaluation, product evaluation. These steps taken in all the stages. In step 1, by doing this 4 evaluation, you must identify first the kind of decision to be made. Then step 2, you have to identify the kinds of data to make that decision. In step 3, collect the data needed. In step 4, establish the criteria to determine quality of data. In step 5, you must analyze data based on the criteria. And lastly is the step 6. In step 6, by doing this 4 evaluation, you must organize needed information needed for decision makers. Next one is the stake responsive model, or the responsive model is oriented more directly no program activities that program intends. The curriculum evaluators follow the steps below. So the evaluators the curriculum evaluators need to follow these steps. In step 1, meet with stakeholders to identify their perspective and intention regarding curriculum evaluation. In step 2, draws from step 1 document to determine the scope of the evaluation. In step 3, observe the curriculum closely to identify the unintended sense of implementation and any deviation from announced intents. In step 4, identify the stated real purposes of the program in the various audiences. In step 5, identifies the program of the curriculum evaluation at hand and identifies an evaluation design with needed data. And in step 6, select the means needed to collect data or information. In step 7, implements the data collection procedure. In step 8, organize the information into themes. In last step, which is the step 9, you must to decide with stakeholders the most appropriate formats for the report.